My dick's only 6 inches, but it smells like a foot.
This is a comedy podcast. It contains language and content that may not be suitable for everyone. Now enjoy the shenanigans because we know things.
Welcome to Audio for Idiots. It's the Jack Wagon Express in your ear holes.
That's right. The Jack Wagon Express is here. We are in your ear holes. We have a little special episode for you tonight. Well, it's a regular episode, but it's a topic that came up and we want to talk about. I am here with Misty. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
And Troy.
Hello.
Troy, we understand.
My dick's only 6 inches, but it smells like a foot.
That is one of the best things I have heard in a long time. I've never heard that before,
I
and
have
that
not
is
either.
fucking hilarious.
Awesome.
Real quick, man, I tell you what, kids, you love them. You can't get rid of them. But we were trying to get this episode, and we have to kick the kids out of the gaming room, and they're like, whatever. And then Troy, yours stopover, like, I swear to God, they don't want us to podcast.
Nope.
But no, the
Kid
top
made a lasagna run.
a lasagna run. Now I'm jealous.
No, we made homemade lasagna.
I just made you homemade lasagna 2 nights ago.
Well, it was more like 5 nights ago, and we ate it for 3 nights.
No,
Anyway,
we ate it for 2.
anyway, I'm jealous of lasagna now. It's been a couple days. We have one, Troy. So when we make food, I don't know how it was in your family when you were younger, but my mom always made food like she was cooking for an army.
Mm-hmm.
And Thanksgiving, same thing. Every once in a while, there's a dish at Thanksgiving that the lid doesn't even come off because there's too much shit.
Mm-hmm.
So this time, I told Misty, make 2 of the, what are they, 8x8 or 9x9 pans?
8x8 little cake pans.
Make 2 of those instead of a big one, and we'll fucking freeze one.
Yeah.
So we got an 8x8 of lasagna sitting in the freezer right now, just ready to be warmed up. So that's a little pro tip for any of you, buddy.
Eat
That's
it
right.
cold. Frozania.
That's just gross.
I couldn't eat it frozen, but
No.
I do eat it cold. If it's
No,
in a Tupperware container in the fridge,
No,
I'll pull that bitch out, take a couple forkfuls.
No.
Well, yeah.
no, that's gross.
Well, how's everything in Oregon?
Good. It's dry, actually. It's about ready to start dumping rain again. We just went through our atmospheric river.
What the hell is an atmospheric
I was
river?
gonna say, what is that?
It's their new name for a lot of rain.
Oh.
Gee. Does that have something to do with like global warming?
I don't know. They just change the name every once in a while to make it sound hip and new and scary. Oh my God, it's an atmospheric river. You mean it's going to rain a lot? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there it was. I saw the storm a-coming. I was alone.
And it was a atmospheric river.
I couldn't find the button.
God.
Hey, I can't find the button.
Oh, I'm on it tonight. I'm on. You don't worry. I showed the kid.
So far.
I
So far.
showed the kids a tablet of a 13-year-old and a 12-year-old, and oh my God, they had to hit every button on here and hear every sound.
Yep.
Kick her in the front butt.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Oh,
Haze him
yeah.
in the dick.
That one,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
both of them.
I said, don't play that one,
Tase him right in the dick.
and they did.
Yep.
So then we had to explain.
Yep. Yep.
We told them if you ever have a taser and you get attacked, that's what you do.
That's right.
So we just had where we live in Wisconsin, we live near like a lake, Lake Michigan. So when it snows, sometimes we get if it says 2 to 4 inches, we could get 8 to 12 because it's lake effect. I don't know, Troy, do you know what lake effect snow is?
Pretty much. I live next to a river. There's river effect.
So
I don't know if
sometimes
that's real.
Well, it fucking is now.
Yep, now it is. It sounded real, so
We know things, and now you know things.
that's right.
River effect snow is now a thing.
I'm gonna look that up and see if it's real.
So snowstorms will pick up because they go over, the lake and pick up extra precipitation. So sometimes we get dumped on more. So the other night we were actually hoping, like Tuesday night, there was a call for 4 to 7 inch storm, and then the winds were supposed to pick up and drifting was going to get real bad. So we're like, we actually hope, we're some of them parents that hope for a snow day, because when they call off school, you have an excuse to not go to work and not do anything
Anything
because the kids are home.
but toboggan.
Yep.
Today's word, toboggan.
It's a bugging.
Sit inside, play video games all day, And it was just,
Toboggan. Oh,
in Wisconsin, well, where we live, the weather is so unpredictable. We have had days in the fall and in the spring where we've had all 4 seasons. Like-
yeah, we usually say like winter's on Thursday, summer's on Tuesday.
Yep.
Oh no, same day. You'll wake up, it'll be snowing, and then it'll turn into rain. And 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's 60 degrees. Like every fucking season in the same day.
Yep.
So we had this big storm predicted. Everybody's like, kids get excited. Oh, we might have a school day. Turns over to 2 to 4 inches. Get up in the morning. You can still see some of the driveway, and it's like drifted, and it was a big disappointment. So
I called it
There's
though.
only
I
2.5
definitely called it.
inches.
2.5 inches.
Tuna.
Two and a
Just so
half
everybody
inches.
knows, river effect snow is actually a thing.
Oh.
All right.
It's similar to lake effect, but it's river effect.
Ba-doom. Shh. Well, Troy, you know things apparently.
You do.
I guess so.
So tonight's episode is all triggered by this social media ban that I did not know about until I saw it on
X.
social media.
Surprise.
Social media.
So Australia banned social media for kids under the age of 16. And I have a little overview, our medium dive into topics as usual. So I'm going to read through this and then we can comment on it. You can give your opinion if you want. I know I'm going to, but I do want to look at both sides of it because I understand why, but also there's just multiple sides that you can look at it from.
Yeah.
So the overview is Australia has implemented the world's first national ban on social media access for children under 16, effective December 10th, 2025. Officially titled the Online Safety Amendment, Social Media Minimum Age, Act of 2024, the law requires major platforms to block Australian users under 16 from creating or maintaining accounts. It's
Crikey.
yeah, crikey. Put another shrimp on the barbie. It's framed as a protective measure against addictive algorithms, cyberbullying, body image issues, and harmful content, but it sparked fierce debate over enforcement, privacy, and free speech. No penalties apply to kids or parents. Only platforms face fines up to $49.5 million. That's 32 million US for non-compliance. The ban affects about 1 to 2 million underage accounts based on pre-ban surveys showing 86 to 96% of 8 to 15-year-olds used social media. So here's a little background and timeline of this. The push began in 2024 amid growing concerns over youth mental health. A government-commissioned study found 70% of 10 to 15-year-olds encountered harmful content, fueling bipartisan support. Some of the key milestones: November 2024, the bill was announced and passed Parliament after brief consultation. December 2024 receives royal assent. Ooh, I mean,
That's what it's. That's what. That's what. When you go in the toilet after the Queen of England, that's what's in there.
The royal descent.
Royal Ascent.
I was just gonna see if maybe somebody was around over there that could maybe discuss royalty.
Good heavens! The nature of this entire thing is just immeasurably impossible.
And
So
that's
there I
it.
was.
You know what? We haven't heard from Sophisticated Troy in a while. I'm glad he could step in there for 6 to 7
Yeah.
seconds.
A little
Don't. No.
brief moment.
We canceled 6-7.
Oh yeah, 6-7 canceled. May, July 2025. May to July. Public consultations and age assurance technology trial. Test verification methods rules are finalized. Designating platforms. November 2025. E-Safety Commissioner lists affected services. Meta begins pre-ban account removals. December 10th, 2025. Enforcement starts at midnight. Platforms must report compliance data. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese hailed it as a proud day for families reclaiming power from big tech, urging kids to pick up sports or books instead. Communications Minister Annika Wells called it a bumpy but necessary rollout with 75% parental approval in polls. Here's what it covers. The ban targets age-restricted social media platforms as defined by eSafety, services with user-generated content, algorithmic feeds, and risks to under 16s. Parents can't consent to bypass it. Current list as of November 2020 or November 21st. So here's what's all banned. Under 16. Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Threads is also on. So those first three are all Meta. TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, X, formerly known as Twitter, Reddit, Twitch, and Kick. So they are considering.
You can still have Truth Social.
Apparently. We'll get into this a little bit more in a minute, but the Twitch and Kick ones kind of bother me. Those are gaming platforms. But
Yeah.
how it works. Platforms must use reasonable steps for age assurance per e-safety guidelines from trials. Biometric scans, facial age recognition, blah, 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 ID uploads, behavioral signals, no single method mandated, mix encouraged for accuracy. Trials showed 80 to 95% efficiency, but errors flagged for under 18s. And that's about it. The next goes into like reactions and controversies, which we don't need to read.
Yeah, I mean, I see what their excuses are, but it's just about control of everything. I was reading something today that the EU or something has passed. Don't quote me on the EU, but somewhere all in Europe has passed a thing to where the money will be digital, and like, you can't pay your neighbor kid for mowing your lawn $5 without them knowing about the transaction. And it's complete and absolute control.
Yeah,
And that's what this reminds me of. I mean, it's the kids in this. Okay, so like body shaming and shit. Hey, why don't you go to a third grade class, fatty 2x4, or the shit happens in real life too, and they once again are helping us. We're helping you by not addressing. Fucking maybe parents need to be with the kids or somebody overviewing this thing, because I have heard terrible things said online, but you have to, I mean, too many parents don't talk to their kids these days, and your kids have to know that these people online don't know, especially during games that are calling you all these names, and even if they're beating you and whatever, you can just block them forever, or, I mean, now it's different when, like that poor kid that unalived himself after somebody fake being a girl and got him to send some sexting type pictures or whatever, and then they started to try to blackmail him and everything, and demanded money, and or they were gonna show it to everybody. And I mean, I can see that. I can see that shit, but giving, it always reminds me of the gun laws. It's like, it's I see what you're trying to do, but literally the bad guys don't obey the fucking laws. All you're doing is getting more control over everyone who is a law-abiding citizen. And, I mean, I would love to see the statistics. I've heard it once before, a few years back, but the statistic of a legal registered gun owner murdering someone versus the gun being stolen.
Well,
or
yeah, that's
otherwise
because the other
acquired.
thing is the media. They don't talk about the stories of once in a great while, but they don't talk about the stories of, hey, this registered firearm owner with a concealed carry stopped this and that from happening because they
Right.
shot the fucking guy that was going to shoot up this place. They don't talk about that.
Yep.
And why the fuck not? They should, but they don't.
Yeah, it takes some of the fear out of it all, and so they
That
can't
doesn't-
be having that business.
That doesn't get the clicks. What gets the clicks is, ooh, a gunman opened fire in a subway today. Not
Yep.
not the guy that just flashed his gun, like some guy came in a store with a mask and he showed him his gun, the guy ran out. They're not going to talk about that. That doesn't
No.
get clicks.
Yep.
So this whole social media ban, I mean, another reason I wanted to bring it up is because there was these old ass senators and congressmen that we have saying, we're not going to rule it out in the United States. This is why I really wanted to talk about this. We're not going to rule it out in the United States. We're going to see what happens there. Good fucking luck trying to do that in the United States.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Because, and this is where we can go in and debate both sides. So one of the big things is I think, Troy, you were just talking about it. There was like a 15-year-old guy who was a sports star at his high school, and he had been talking to this girl that he thought was a girl. I think it actually was a girl, but it was like one of these scammers.
setup.
Yeah.
Almost like a catfish.
Said, yeah, exactly. That's what they said. It was like a catfish.
Yes.
And they ended up, after however long, threatening him that we're going to put out these nude pictures of you unless you give us this amount of money. And it didn't happen, and the kid killed himself. So, I mean, God bless the family. The mom was out talking about it, all up in arms, and I understand that. I couldn't imagine losing a child. But right after this Australian social media ban, she was like, just all for it and pushing it. So, again, going back to what you had said earlier, you just have to stay in control and on top of your kids these days. You have to.
Monitoring is super important.
Yeah.
You don't let, in our day, they said shoot or kill the babysitter. And by the babysitter, they meant is the TV. Because too many people use the TV as they just plop their kids out in front of the TV, like in the
They
70s
do.
or whatever. And that's what we're doing now with all this social media shit.
Tablets and phones.
And,
Tablets and phones.
yeah, I mean, what the fuck? In a way, I don't, it's almost like, I don't know, it's so hard because social media and the internet, you have, of course, some bullying, but it's funny because most of that shit gets, you can complain on Facebook, hey, this guy's being, and their content will, their comment will be removed or whatever. But also, people talk. And people talk about narratives and everything. And I don't know if you've watched the news lately, but or ever, but they're highly full of shit. They're very deceptive. They're very misleading. It's all for clicks and likes now. And film at 11. And So there is good in the fact that they can hear discussions about things that aren't just being put out on, you know, the main whatevers.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
what people need to realize, and there's no course on this, you just have to figure it out, is we are in a major this time period, I believe from maybe 1995 ish to now, or like 2030, is a giant, it's a big fucking changing point in the history of the world. There was no
Yep.
internet. There was
Yep.
no internet. All of a sudden there was. Everything is changing. You can't totally take electronics away from kids because it's the future. They will be
Yeah.
behind. Go into a
Yep.
school now. Go into a school and try to find a chalkboard. Nope.
It's not.
It's whiteboards, it's video
Really.
boards.
It's all smart
Oh
boards.
yeah,
They call them smart
they're
boards.
smart boards.
Yes.
They have smart board. There's no chalkboards anymore.
No.
They all have fucking Chromebooks, which
Yep.
is a laptop, and it it's just the way it's going. You can't stop it. You're not going to stop it. So
It's funny when I grew up, there was no such thing as a cellular phone.
right,
Uh,
unless you
video
had
video
fucking
games. I watched video games be invented.
right.
Like Pong, the first one. There was no personal. I remember the first personal home computers, like the Commodore 64, and just watching it from then until now. I lived in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 20 teens, and the 2020s, and I'm only 56.
And you're still living right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yep. And yeah, no, it's been weird. I think about the people before, the generation before me, and how, they went from, I don't know, the 20s and whatever, and to space and shit. But I don't think we are in the middle of the highest peak of evolution in the world.
Yeah.
I think, it
Hmm.
politically, um, technologically,
AI.
yeah, like
Yep.
everything is, and the thing, I hate the AI too, because I just got a strike on my YouTube, my first strike, and I've got like all my kids' older videos and shit in here, um, on an unlisted video, which actually was a clip of a Nazi rocket ship taking off. That's all it was.
So
Takes off from a base.
is it
And
is it a private video?
yeah, it's unlisted. It can be shared, but I thought that was extra weird. Like you're looking through my shit that I'm not posting, and that's AI scrubbing it. But so I'm in the middle of shooting a movie, for those who don't know, and the villains are Nazis, and so I upload some unlisted videos sometimes to either share or
So
to send to my producers or whatever, and be like, what do you think of this, and what
so
the direction is going.
they're Trump supporters?
And but
If you
yeah,
know.
no, so, and I was
If you
just
know,
like,
you
holy
know.
shit. Now, so I went through and I erased all of the videos that had any of that stuff in it, just because AI will look and I'll send 1, 2, 3 strikes, boom. And you can't get a hold of a human being if they tell you have 30 days to contact us, and you call them every day, or you text them, or email them every single day. You will never hear back. The 30 days will expire, and so will your page. That's what happened with my last couple of Facebook pages. It's like, hey, hey. And I mean, I was winning tons of appeals when I was posting a bunch of bullshit. I won all the time. But then they're like, oh, you've had 10 whatevers. And I'm like, I won 6 of those appeals. So I've actually only had fucking 4. And the 30 days went by, and poof, there went my whole fucking, so many friends that died over the last fucking 15 years or 20 years, however long it's been. I've been doing that. But yeah, it really pissed me off. It's like fucking, I had to start over and over and over and over. But
I'm
yeah,
dealing with something similar on one of my TikTok accounts. I have a TikTok shop, And all of a sudden, on TikTok, you can, if you post a video, you can hit the little flame and promote it. And it's actually a sweet deal. Like you could put in $20. You want to spend $20 and you want to promote the video from Friday to Sunday because that's when people get drunk and order shit on TikTok. So that's what I used to do, right?
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what she does. Yeah. A little side note. One night we were having a couple drinks, sitting out on the back porch. And she's like,
You're
"Oh."
like, I sold one. And she's like, look what I bought. Son of a-
No. She goes, "Oh, my TikTok cart." Apparently, when you put stuff in your cart, it's all in your cart from all the different shops. Like, it's not each individual.
No.
Oh, there's $167 worth of shit in there. Buy. She bought it. So over the next 2 weeks, shit starts showing up at the house. Little packages. Like, what's this? I don't even know what I got. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Open it up. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can run TikTok ads from that account for my TikTok shop, but I can't use the promote feature. I'm banned until 2034, and I cannot get an answer.
Ugh.
I've whatever you want to call it, disputed it. I've done all this shit. The only thing I got is something about one of my products might have been political, and I'm like, okay.
Oh my God.
You mean all the people selling through the elections, Biden, Trump shirts, all like they
Yeah,
can't.
how weird whether it's political or not. I mean,
Right.
what the fuck is that? See, that's more control. That shit bothers me so much. That's when I just go, I cancel TikTok. See you later. Fuck off. I had almost 5,000 followers and they shit on me and they fucking banned my account. So I said, go fuck yourself. And I'll never fucking sit there and draw any traffic or talk to people or do anything on your fucking site ever again.
Well,
It's like Google. When Google got busted, I don't Google. I will not use Google to do anything. If someone else's browser, I'll switch it over to something. And ever since they got busted for skewing their results and all that shit, it's like, fuck you. Why would you get second chance? You're a scumbag. So fuck off.
right?
And I've never used Google again, and I never will.
DuckDuckGo.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yep. Or Bing, or not Bing, but yeah, DuckDuckGo is I think is the one that I use right now.
Yeah, because DuckDuckGo blocks it blocks like people. It'll say block tracker. You know, it blocks the
Yeah.
shit that takes your information to send you ads.
Yeah.
That'll get infiltrated soon enough. But I'm interested in. I know we've talked about him before, but if you ever go listen to the Sean Ryan show, he's a former Navy SEAL. He's huge now, one of the biggest podcasts in the world. In 2026, he's launching a tech company called Glacier, and he hasn't given much information on it, but I feel like it's going to have something to do with phones and not being tracked, because he actually had a black phone, that's what he calls it, a black phone created, that you can have an iPhone or an Android with this technology. It's a black phone, and it cannot be traced. Even though he was a Navy SEAL and all this shit, he is so anti-fucking spy and government shit. So I'm real interested in that. But we should jump back into the social media ban quick, because I want to look at both sides before this episode's over. My thought is this. It's a good idea, but it will never work in the United States.
No.
Because this should be, you know how like the government sometimes can be too much involved, but some stuff should be controlled by the states. This is the same thing to me. This shit should be controlled by the parents. If you're that concerned, whether you have iPhone or Android, you can go in until your kid is 18 and you can be a family account. They have no fucking choice. You know, unless they go get their own phone account somehow under the age of 18, you can go in and parentally control anything. The parent should be the ones shutting it down if you're that worried. Or how about maybe just talking to your kids about it? We do it all the time.
We
Like
do.
overly, our kids are probably sick of it, but they understand that somebody could play the game of, hey, they met you on Discord and a year later they're still talking to you. And we tell them, you just need to understand the long game of these fucking perverts and people.
Yeah,
know?
Yep.
it doesn't mean any more trust just because you've been talking to them for a long time.
They might try to talk to you if you're 13. They might try to talk to you until you're 16.
Yep.
And how many other people? And then like, okay, this person's got their license now, and now they know where you are. They've built up their trust for 3 fucking years, and they want to meet you somewhere an hour and a half away, and you feel like it's okay because it's been
Because you've been talking to
3
them for 3
fucking years. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So talk to your kids if you're that concerned. Shut their shit down
Yep.
with your own phone.
You can do restrictions.
Yeah. You can restrict
Plenty
anything.
of restrictions
Yep.
out there.
So there's that side of it. The other side is, maybe the society would be better if kids didn't have social media until they were 16. But it's a little fucking late for that,
It is.
in my mind.
Now you can be 13.
Yeah, I mean,
for
it would
pretty
be
much any
nice to
social
have
media.
the kids be kids, for longer because this social media bullshit too. They're no matter what is going on. I mean, look at right now. You probably got fucking 11-year-olds arguing over fucking Trump and Biden, and it's like, what the
Right.
fuck? You have no, that is none of your concern.
Right.
Well,
I mean-
we have we have kids ranging from 9 to 21, and it's like they don't even know. Sometimes some of them don't. They don't really know a lot about Trump or Biden. They don't. Some of them were barely alive when Barack Obama was in there, but they know about him. Like they'll make jokes.
Yep.
We'll say something. They'll be like Obama, and I'm
Yeah.
like, how do you even know who that is? Oh, like
Right.
it's insane what these kids know these days. It's not going to go away.
And they also in school are persuaded one way or the other. If they have a teacher that is, let's say, Democrat, of course they're going to talk trash about Trump. So then they're going to believe it. So then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Trump sucks. Trump did this. Trump did that. Okay, well, you need to get your facts straight because that's just your teacher saying that. They could be totally on one side.
I believe that teachers should be fined if
Yes.
their students know what political affiliation they have.
Yeah, because that's a big problem.
It is.
Big problem. So let's jump into this a little bit more with this ban in the United States. First of all, I don't think it could actually happen because of free speech.
Yeah, I don't think it would here.
What do you think about that, Troy? With the whole, I mean, are they just throwing that around to scare people? Because some of these senators and congressmen, like, that is really fucking up free speech.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like this is all been the plan for the world by those that have the money, and all of this Agenda 2030 shit. It all falls in line with all of this, the tracing the money. Now they control, the it's control everything, every aspect. They're creeping into every little crack of your life and fucking infiltrating it. And it's weird because you think like when people say, hey, they have access to your social security number, or not necessarily a social security number, but people are like, yeah, I got nothing to hide. And, I don't know. It's just, it drives me insane that they just each little tiny thing, and pretty soon you'll have absolutely nothing private. No, what I was getting at was, I hate to say it, but even there's so much surveillance now, and it's really good for solving crimes. But at some point, it's like sometimes I feel like I'd rather just go back to a little less, might take a investigation a little longer. And it's not because I'm a criminal. I don't have anything to hide. It's just, it seems so fucking weird. It's just like people can't get away with anything anymore. And there has to be a little bit of fuckery, a little bit of tomfoolery in life. And that just kind of takes away everything,
Yeah, I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
On one hand, though, you get people, you get people to start behaving themselves because they feel like they're being watched, which is, I guess could make people behave themselves more often, potentially, but also paranoid as fuck.
Well, you know what they say. You can wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which one fills up first. Ba-doom.
That is true.
My wife used to say, "You are just paranoid," and I said, "No, I'm prepared, and just in case." And I call it preparanoid.
That should be in the Urban Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Can
It is now.
Can you submit something like? You
I would
can.
imagine.
There's probably a way to.
Yeah, I know you can.
Because otherwise, how else would they?
Yeah,
Paranoid. I like
here's
that.
the other thing I want to bring up.
Paranoid.
So let's say that this were to happen. How many people are gonna make an account, upload their ID, say it's them? It's a second account. Put it on their kid's phone. Here you go. Fuck
Yep.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then you could even monitor it on your phone. You just put that same email in your phone.
Yep.
And everything. It's just right now. My kids' emails are in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever something comes through for whatever social media, I get the fucking email along with them.
Yep.
So that's going to happen. They're not going to be able to stop it in the United States.
No.
Bottom line. Parents just need to be more aware. Maybe they should implement a class. It may or may not do shit, but I guarantee it'll help some. There should be better classes in high school now. High school, there should be a social media class. Why not have a social media class?
They have everything else.
Yeah.
So,
Telling you about the dangers, what to watch
Yeah.
for. Why not? That should be
Shit's fake.
that should be.
These days, it should be a requirement.
Yes.
Because one of my kids is in a personal finance class.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't a thing when I was in school, but now it is.
I remember the fucking news on TV the first time I heard them say, the people on Facebook are saying that, and I'm like, oh my God, you are literally reporting social media.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, everything's gone. It's all just a big mishmash of shit now. It's just like the news is like, hi, I'm your anchor, whoever the fuck, and it's my opinion that the rest of what the bullshit I say is what it is.
Right?
Film at 11.
I call bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yep. On
Yep.
everything. So you're not going to stop it. You can't do that in the United States.
No.
It's too late. It's too late. Freedom of speech is a big fucking deal, big thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Kind of a big deal.
It's just a little bunch of hogwash, if you ask me. What exactly is hogwash?
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to know. I didn't want to interrupt you because the subject matter was serious, but I wondered if Misty could look up the origin of the term catfish. Why do they call it
sure.
catfish?
Why do they call it catfishing?
Yeah. Like, oh, I went to pick up this chick and she had a big, long, two mustaches and a tail. Or is it like, somebody told me this was salmon I was eating, but really it was catfish? I mean, I'm just curious how that came about because every saying has an origin. Originally.
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 So this might be rough to look up. I think you might want to search like where did the term being catfished
Or where
originally?
did the term catfish come from?
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
originate.
but being catfished. Because if you just say where did the term catfish originally come from, it's gonna
It's
give you
probably just the same thing
an
that I just
explanation
saw.
about a fish.
Yeah, it
Plebis
it
enormous,
literally
it is
just
a
gave
fish
me the
out of
same
the-
thing. So it says it's called catfishing because of a metaphor. So back in like 2010, there was a documentary called Catfish. I don't
Yep.
know if anyone's watched it, but
I did a long time
I
ago.
have. So where a man's wife compared him to catfish put in tanks with cod to keep the cod active and fresh during transport. The term was adopted to describe people who create fake online personas to lure others into deceptive relationships. Similar to how the catfish keeps the cod on their toes.
Interesting. All right.
And there
So-
we go. An explanation from the mystical Misty.
That's right, I'm mystical. I am real mystical, guys.
Troy, that sounds like a segment. She should
Mystical
have
Misty?
to prepare something every week where we play that music. And
Yeah, where she
I
said
should.
gives us the origin
Of something.
some phrase.
Yes.
yeah, it's like, and now it's time to hear from
mystical Misty.
the mystical Misty.
And then you just grab her boobs and shake it like an magic 8-ball. And be like,
I could. I just grab one.
things point to yes.
Yeah, things point to S. Yes, things are looking up.
By the way, boobs without nipples are pointless.
Wait, did you say boobs without nipples?
Boobs without nipples are pointless.
Okay, gotcha now.
Yeah. A lot of truth to that right there. Shh.
I don't think I've ever seen a boob without a nipple.
Troy, send her a picture. I'm just kidding.
You could just implant little magnets under there, and then just have these different sized and shaped nipples that you just clip on magnetically.
Oh,
It's like, oh, check out. These are the cold ones. They're 2.5 inches long.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5 inches.
Speaking of that, so, well, Misty probably wouldn't see this, but, you know, doesn't matter what platform you go on. You scroll. If you see, like, a little reel or whatever of girls that are, like, talking about something serious, but they're wearing, like, a tight shirt or something, and their nipples are hard as fuck. Do you know how a lot of these are doing that? Instagram models, any of this shit, whatever. They sell little fucking things that says don't believe what you see on the internet. That you just put on, you just put it over your nipples, and it's just little fucking hard things.
Yep.
So even if their nipples aren't hard, it looks like it.
I know. You watch those videos all the time.
I'm like, this is pathetic.
This is the fucking the 2025 version of the guy sticking the rolled up sock in his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start sticking.
I always thought that's
No.
so funny. Then she
I won't-
unzips your pants and she's like, "Wow, Hanes," or
I won't.
Fruit of the Loom.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send it
the
to you.
night
Troy.
might not be a foot, but it smells like one.
You know
I
what?
love that.
I really want people to hear our conversation about the whole social media ban, but I really fucking want to name this episode. It's 6 inches but smells like a foot.
We should. We really should.
I have an idea.
That's the best.
Maybe I'll put it out twice in the same feed and name it two different things and see what happens.
There's another T-shirt. So you got the can of tuna and then the 1/2 inch, and then now you got it just says 6 inches but smells like a foot.
Oh yeah. So when we started podcasting and then didn't start and took that little break, I told, because my phone stayed connected to you, so I told Misty, I'm like, I gotta remember this. Send me it. So she sent me a text because the 6 inches. It's only 6 inches, but smells like a foot. Needs to be a T-shirt. I have never seen that T-shirt anywhere. Ever. I have never even heard that joke. That is fucking hilarious. So that
I got another T-shirt idea that I think would sell pretty damn well.
okay. Well, little inside business here for anybody still listening. Sorry, I got the hiccups kind of. I am in the middle of creating a website. Yes, through Shopify and my business, but we are gonna also on there is gonna have the podcast merch. So we're gonna start building a giant store. Hopefully, you can go in and get these shirts. Go leave us a voicemail. In the show notes, you can click on leave a voicemail. Tell us if you have a shirt idea. We'll put it in there. Oh, by the way, at least one more thing. Unless you have more stuff, Troy. Misty just stepped out for a second to make us an adult beverage, but
All right.
we have been doing social media wrong. Okay, not we. Me for sure. Let me tell you a little story. I have been posting on all kinds of platforms. Planning posts like, oh, this will be funny. I would click on it and like it and share it. I'll get 200 views, 400 views, 36 views, right? All this shit. Using hashtags, trying to, or pound signs, as we would say it, trying to do research, figure shit out. Last couple days, I just started posting on TikTok. Dumb shit, okay? So I do Amazon Delivery Hub, which is, excuse me, I have a business, so I can register to be an Amazon Delivery Hub. They come to my house, they drop off packages, they pay me $2.50 to deliver each package. There's apps, and you scan the packages, and it gives you a route, and you go out and you deliver, right? Well, I put a little sign, like a 12 by 12 sign on the side of my house for delivery people saying, please put packages in garage. Because they come and they just put them on the front porch when it's snowing. Some of the shit for my business is like ink for screen printing and my vinyl printer, and it can't get frozen. I put that sign up. Next day, package on my front porch. They walked right by the sign. So I took a video and put it on TikTok. I took a video of the sign. It says, can anybody read this and tell me what it says? Put the packages in the garage. It's a heated garage. It's not locked. Put them in there. That fucker has 10,700 views, 335 comments. I have never had that many comments on anything ever, okay? I used hashtag UPS, hashtag Amazon, hashtag FedEx, hashtag USPS. Oh my God. The people going batshit crazy. Oh, I tried to do that once and their attack dog was in the garage when I opened the door. Oh, fucking, we don't open doors. It's policy. You don't open doors. I stopped reading the comments, but I'm like, it's a registered business. Do you not go into registered businesses? You can put your shit in the fucking garage.
Right.
It just took off, okay? So, today, that was like 2 or 3 days ago. Today, Troy, do you know what a snow booger is?
I would guess that somebody's doing cocaine.
Well, no. You know, like when it snows and gets slushy, you drive around and those fucking little compacted snow pile slush fucking snert builds up behind each tire on your vehicle?
Oh, yeah.
Snow boogers, okay? I walked
Gotcha.
out to my car. I have a thing with snow boogers. I have to fucking kick them off.
I
It
also
annoys
did not
me.
know they were called snow boogers.
Like, if I go to Walmart, I want to kick off every snow booger on every fucking car on the way in. It's one of those, like, I must be a
No, I do too.
ADHD thing, or I don't know what it is. I have to kick it off a car. So I made a video this morning. I started it, pointed my camera at the snow booger on my car right behind my front tire. It was huge. It was touching the ground pretty much. And it was frozen solid. I said, should I do it or not? And I just put my foot up to the snow booger and brought it back. I said, should I do it? If you know, you know. Should I do it? Nope, I'm going to leave that right there. And I ended the video. Fucking just, it's taking off. It's the dumbest thing in the fucking world.
I also want to do that to every car I see as well. I just did not know they were called snowboarders.
Well, I don't know if that's what they're called, but that's what I call
Oh,
them. And
well, that would make sense.
But
Okay.
no, I have people commenting from Maine. Like, lived in Maine my whole life. Get it off your car. These things are bad. Blah, blah, blah. Like fucking real. So we're doing social media wrong. Just don't plan something. When something pisses you off or annoys you or it's a pet peeve, just record it and leave it open-ended.
Like I told you, the shopping cart thing in a store.
Yeah.
That annoys the crap out of me.
Yep. Yeah, so, I don't know. Troy, you're on the spot. Can you think of is there anything that like just something like that annoys the shit out of you that you just can't stand?
Oh man, there's a lot of things. Well, again, all right. Yeah, my most recent bitch was I went to the store and I got my groceries, and the lady told me when she asked if I wanted a bag that now we have to pay for. And I said yes, and then she said, "Well, starting next week, we will only be offering paper bags with no handles." And I looked this bitch dead in the eye, and I said, fucking 1970s, they told us to stop using paper bags. And we said, why? They're made from trees that you can replant. For every tree you use, you plant 2 more. And we can just do this for, I don't know, ever. And then they're like, no, we need to use this plastic. It's cheaper, it's easier, it's better for the environment in large quantities all over the earth. And then they're like, oh shit, everything's filling up with all these plastic bags and shit. And fuck, that sucks. And then they started going, well, paper or plastic again. And then COVID came along, and they're like, hey man, paper, plastic, or no, you should use these cloth bags. Everybody purchase a cloth bag. Okay, you got everybody, you got your cloth bag. Okay, you can't use cloth bags. We're afraid that's going to bring the germs from your home even easier than just using these disposable ones. So we're going to skip that. We're going to go back to the plastic bags. Only the plastic bags now are 17 times thicker. You can actually use it as a fish bowl if you want, and it'll live there eternally. It's not going to rip, and so here you go. But now after COVID, we want you to pay for it for some reason. Why? Why is there fucking arrows on the floor? Okay, don't ask. It's just science. So pay 10 cents now for the same fucking bag you've been getting free for your entire life. And now they're like, hey, yeah, fuck that plastic shit. We're gonna go with paper. And I'm like, no shit. And I just fucking I stood there and told her this whole goddamn thing.
You should have been fucking recording. You should have been recording.
I felt like such a fucking get off my lawn moment, but it was just like, lady, listen, let me tell you a story about how this fucking shit works. And yeah, every time they have a better idea, it's always, but it's the same thing with fucking sugar. You got sugar. You got pure cane sugar from Hawaii. That's the one. And then they're like, no, you need this fake sugar. Oh, sorry about the tumor. Try this fake sugar. Oh shit, sorry about those tumors. No, try this fake sugar. I'm sure it's gonna. Oh shit. Okay, so sugar, but we're gonna make the sugar out of beets instead of fucking sugar cane. And what the fuck? I just want my sugar to be sugar.
So now, but I think now they're back to what natural sugar wasn't Trump just like literally in the last week or two telling Coca-Cola they should use fucking
like cane sugar.
Regular.
Get rid of the high fructose corn syrup.
Yep.
The way that's metabolized, it turns instantly into the worst possible shit for you that sugar can if you have a ton of it. But it was funny. I remember when Pepsi said, "Hey, we're gonna Pepsi with real sugar," and I'm like, "Okay, sweet." So I read the back. It says high fructose corn syrup, sugar, and so they just added
Yeah.
sugar to the shit. And I'm like, "You fuckers!" And then I think they ended up for a while taking that away, and then that whole campaign I think just disappeared off the face of the earth, and they're just back to here, eat your fucking syrup slop, you fat pig. Your diabetes.
Kind of sounds like nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. It period.
Seriously.
Well, I mean, this also coming from a guy who gets on Air Force One with fucking 13 Big Macs. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I tell you, man, I tell you what, I would, okay, this is another thing, is I keep seeing every fucking morning, all the commercials now are pharmacy commercials. And then you have 3/4 of the commercial is about the side effects. Stop your sniffles, but your dick's going to fall off and you may brain bleed and fucking, shit your pants in public, anal leakage.
Yeah, tase him right in the dick.
And whatever else. And I'd like to see that bullshit gone. And I think the other thing I'd like to see is, if they're going back to paper bags, I'd like to see fucking all the plastic bottles disappear.
Yes.
Go back to glass. I remember the commercials, dude. The
Yep.
old commercial, they took a big old 2-liter and they bounced it off the ground. They said, "Look, it doesn't break." And you're like, wow, a fucking 2-liter
Right.
of glass Coke would have just shattered. And
Shattered.
I was like, wow. And now we all got fucking microplastics in our blood. And so the glass is so much cleaner
micro penises.
and it's better for the environment.
But it smells like a foot.
Right.
Yes.
So one quick thing, I'm pretty sure, she's 10 years younger than me. I don't think she really understands the fruits of fucking, oh my God, back in the day, you go buy a 6-pack of, the bottles were like this tall. Everybody can see that? Yep, good. Like this tall. Like it was.
It's like 6-7 inches.
Yeah, 6-7 inches. Get the fuck out of here.
It smells like a foot.
Yes.
You've been canceled.
I have not.
Yeah, you have with that 6-7 joke.
But it's okay when you do it.
It's not okay when I do it.
Okay, go on.
Anyway, yeah. Pepsi, Mountain Dew. and
Yeah, glass bottles. My
fucking
grandparents had them.
6 and 12 packs of glass. Oh my God, soda never tasted so fucking
I'm
good.
not as young as you think I am.
Well, I still have
You
to
freaking
ask.
artard.
I have to question, and just to make sure.
I've told you this. I'm not. 10 years seems like a lot, but I've also grown up with a lot of the same things you have. Yes, I was younger when I grew up with the same things, but I remember them all.
I know, but then there's.
I remember when pop used to come not even in a bottle. It was just a puddle.
What?
Troy
That's
one.
before the invention of the
See,
bottle.
This is why it's good, because it's like 10 years between me and you, and then 10 years between you and Troy, 20 years between me and Troy. So it's kind of
Troy could be your daddy.
okay. Can we move on to something that annoys me?
You watch your mouth, young lady.
Oh,
Oh
hey,
shit! Sorry, Dad.
it doesn't annoy her. It doesn't annoy her that you're her daddy. But he's
It
your-
annoys you that you're her dad.
Troy. But no, as long as we have an understanding that Troy is your splendid daddy.
My sugar daddy. Yeah. Okay.
Troy has fake money for you.
Can I say something quick that annoys me?
Obviously, go ahead. Okay, that's it. No, I'm
You
just kidding.
guys.
No, okay, we got to let her speak because we like to. Troy, we like to talk a lot, and she's afraid to butt in. I said, "You butt in
Okay.
whenever you want."
Shh. When I'm in a store,
I got a whole big of shh right here. Okay, go.
when I'm in a store and this random person is in the aisle, of course I need to go in. Their cart is parked in the middle of this fucking aisle. I need to get around, and they just look at me. Huh? I'm like, can I get
They
by?
just-
And they just freaking look at me like I'm retarded. I'm like, can I get through? Oh, sure. And then they fucking finally slide their cart over. And then I swear to God, as soon as I pass through to get what I need, they move their cart over to the middle of the aisle.
Troy,
Kicker in the front. But I was in the store the other day, and this fucking guy kept staring at me, making a retarded face, and then I realized it was the reflection off the glass door in the refrigerated section. Hey, I can't find the button.
And
I don't mean to say that word, but
it only means slow. Go look it up in the fucking dictionary.
it does.
Anything
does.
can be retarded.
Right.
If you're working on an engine, you need to retard the timing, or your timing gets retarded. Go
Right.
look it up.
Right.
Fact.
It's not. Back in the day, it used to be you don't say that word,
Yeah,
but now it's a whole different meaning,
you
and
know
people
what?
need to understand that.
That kind of shit also.
I don't think it makes fun of mentally challenged people, but
No,
it's just old school, and it's funny to
Right.
call people a retard.
it is.
And you know
but
what?
back in the day,
Especially-
they hated when people would say that. They're just like, you can't say that word.
No, back in
You
the
know.
day, it was fine. Now, here's, and I think this is something
But I'm
we can
younger
talk
than
about.
you, so
Yeah, but you're not that far. But remember,
well, no, but I'm just saying.
well, my name is Mitzi. Anyway,
My name is Mitzi.
Troy. On a little side note, she works at, let's say, a financial establishment. That's what we're gonna say. And her name is Misty. There's some older people that come in and they ask for Mitzi.
Yes.
So it's a joke in the house here. Like recently tonight, I walk in the house. I'm like, "Oh, look, it's Mitzi! It's Mitzi here." Because if you say it, depending how you talk, like maybe if you have too much to drink, Misty, so the S and the T can kind of get reversed and go together. So
Yeah.
like, Misty.
Right. Right. So then my girls at work are so great. I mean, they're just like, you mean Misty? Yeah, Mitzi. Is she available? Yes, Misty's available. Oh, can I see her? And then they see me and they're like, Mitzi, how are you? I'm like, okay.
So I told her it'd be hilarious.
Okay, listen,
to get a
can I
name,
make a
get-
suggestion?
her name tag should say Mitzi.
I was just going to say you have to get a name tag,
Yes.
and just when they call you that, just put that one on and be like, yeah, I guess
just-
it is Mitzi.
And actually, just recently, they started requiring us to wear name tags. And I'm like, can I request
Or just-
my name tag to say Mitzi instead?
Come walking out with a left and a right-handed mitt on. Couple of baseball mitts. Hey, it's Mitzi.
Or oven mitts.
Or a Mitzi.
Yeah.
Mitzi.
But here, also think of it this way: somebody files a complaint. Mitzi was rude as hell. I don't know. There's no Mitzi here.
Aren't you Mitzi? No, that was my twin sister. I'm Misty.
Mitzi
They
used to
fired
work
that
here.
bitch.
Now it's Misty.
Yep.
They
So
fired her for being rude and slapping customers with baseball gloves.
and
I do
oven
actually,
mitts.
I do actually have a baseball bat under my desk.
Yeah.
You need to keep a ball. You need to bring a ball too, just so if anybody says anything, you can be like, "Ah, it's just for that, occasional lunchtime game of softball."
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I stopped in there the other day, and I'm not gonna name the place, but and we went into one of the other a loan officer's room, and there's an aluminum red baseball bat in there
Yeah.
with in white lettering and the logo, the name of the credit union up the side of the bat, and I'm like, what the fuck is that for? And I don't know if it was a gift or something, but I'm like, I like to have one of them at home. Imagine that somebody breaks in your house and I'm like, time to make a deposit, bitch.
Yeah, they have us keep that in our office for just in case. I mean, you never know. You get it pissed off.
They're like, we don't want to
Customer
talk about your payment being late, do we, Mrs.
Right.
Carlson?
Yeah, just get
Right.
that out and start like hitting your hand.
And I would too. I'd be
what
like,
was it?
As long
what?
as you pay
What?
on time, everything's good.
Right.
3.9%. I think we're talking 5.4%. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's just close out with some final thoughts on this social media ban. I'll go first. My final thoughts. I mean, good for Australia. I honestly would be curious to see if this is morbid, but I'd honestly like to see in the next month, 2 months, 3 months suicide rates in kids. Mm-hmm. With
You
this,
sick bastard.
well, I mean, with this being shut down, and I mean, just that'd be
Oh.
like, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. Like right now, what is something you could just stop completely? Cell phones,
I
whatever.
was just thinking about all the kids, and also I just picture Australia. Everybody lives out in the middle of the swamp, but with giant scorpions.
Yeah,
But
and
imagine
Yep.
all the kids that don't see other kids, but only through social media too, you know.
yeah.
But I've always said the kids need to go out and stick a stick in the mud, and because they're bored. That's it. It breeds imagination, which makes people creative, and have to come up with things. Anyway,
Yeah, just to finish my thought, you know how I think they should have rolled this out? Maybe limit it. If they can fucking ban it, they could do something like if you're under 16 and that's how it's registered, your phone is registered that way. Maybe give it like 2 hours. Like in like a national restriction. Your phone
or
shuts off in
you
2
have
hours.
like
Right.
you have access to the rated G portion.
Yeah.
Somehow each individual person and page is, hey, are you do you say shit that kids could hear or not, or should hear or not? And you say, fuck no. And then they go, okay, this guy is not going to be seen by fucking little Timmy.
Yeah, because what really hit me to do this episode and talk about it is I didn't know anything about it. The day it happened, December 10th, I mean, I was watching Fox News, okay? And it said, somebody's like, today, kids in Australia woke up to a social media ban. And I started thinking, can you imagine that they've been doing this for how long? Since probably they're 4 years old. And all of a sudden you wake up and you have nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, that's a little bit of a shock. Am I wrong? Am I thinking wrong?
Well,
on
you
that?
know,
that's a
another-
shock. It's a shock.
This will be an interesting thing to see, like you were saying, like suicide rates. But the other thing is that I'm curious about drugs now, because it's been proven that these social media, getting the likes and stuff, that's a serotonin hit.
It is.
And you're used to getting all these all day long. You're jonesing out, just getting all these fucking serotonin hits, or trying to get them. And then all of a sudden, you are fucking cold turkey in the middle of a desert. And their reaction could be interesting. They may freak out at first. You may
Yeah.
have some kids go postal and shit just because they don't know how to release, or they never had the chance to be bored,
Right.
like mentally bored. But I mean, like I was saying with the stick in the backyard, it's true. You just, when there was nothing to do, no one was home and nothing, there's just fucking nothing, and you dig a hole with a stick
Yep.
for no reason. And I don't know.
It also kind of makes me think, are they going to kind of do what the U.S. would do? Are these parents going to make a fake account that they're 16?
Yeah, how
and
do you
let them use it
How
again.
do you monitor that? You ain't
like-
stop. Yep.
They could completely reset their phone and be like, oh, we're going to put in this birthday. Oh, you're 17. Have fun.
Not even that.
I mean, they would monitor it, of course, because they probably have been.
Make another,
But-
even if that is not, if that doesn't work. I almost said, even if that does not work. If that doesn't work, just make another email with your own profile as a parent and adult, and log that into your kid's phone and have a conversation like,
Yep.
you can have this, but here's how it's going to
So
happen.
see your
That's the key, is
use your
having that
profile as your
conversation.
4-year-old. You just Photoshop a Tom Selleck mustache on your 4-year-old and
Oh my
put that
God.
up there for his profile.
But yeah,
Yes, I'm 39.
it's just having that conversation with your kids and really, really telling them how important it is.
Also,
And
I agree 100%. And also, on a side note, anybody out there having a kid and it's a girl, you should seriously consider naming it first name Sarah, middle name Tonin.
I thought you were going to say Mitzi.
Sarah Mitzi.
I want to name Mitzi.
My word, I can't even.
Serotonin.
Can't even.
That'd be awesome. That'd be a sweet name. I would fucking change If I was a girl, my name was Sarah, I would change my last name to Tonin.
Oh, I would work out, do so many sit-ups, and I would open a gym and we call it serotonin. And just show pictures of myself all toned.
What's happening? Sarah's Tonin.
Or you could, yeah, serotonin's good. I was thinking like name a Melanie in short for Mela and then name it Tonin. Melatonin.
Well, that would be going to fucking bed.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Oh my god! Let's name a gym Melatonin.
No, that's not what I said. But okay.
I'll decide. But anyway, so that's my final thoughts. It ain't
Yeah.
gonna happen in the United States.
No.
Monitor your own kids. Put the restrictions on if you want.
Yes.
It shouldn't be a fucking state or a national thing. That's my thoughts. Let's finish. Troy, give your thoughts. Misty, give your final thoughts, and then that'll be it.
I think, all I can say is I'm interested in watching the outcome,
Me too.
but I don't like it. I think it's, I mean, I see why it's good. In one way, I thought this myself. It's like your developing brain should develop as a child before you're pulled into this fucking weird world of fucking needing your serotonin hits and fucking, and it will cause kids to talk more, I think. But
Actually
I don't
converse
know.
with each
I
other
also,
instead of texting. Yes.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Or passing notes in like the old day,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't like it, but we'll see.
It also punishes, part of the population that is responsible and doesn't read the comments and doesn't get influenced. So there's always that
Well,
side.
imagine
There's
too.
both sides.
Yes.
What if you were a 14-year-old TikToker and you were making fucking $7,000 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now you're
And all of a
support.
sudden, nope.
What if you've been poor
Now
as
it's just been
fuck
shut down.
and you started making money at, like you just said, 14 years old, whatever it is, and now you're supporting your family and paying the bills and you fucking love it. Now you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And everybody you talked them into quitting their jobs because you were making enough money, and they all told their bosses to go fuck themselves, and now you're all starving.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you have the option to move to the United States, a free country.
Mm-hmm.
Just better do it legally.
Right. Yeah.
Or things get a little bit cold. Kind of feels like ice.
A little bit. Ice, ice, baby.
Oh my god, that was such a fucking pun. Ba-doom. Shh. I'm a fucking lyrical genius.
Oh,
All right,
you're
Misty.
so good.
What are
Oh my
your
God.
final thoughts now on this social media ban?
I honestly.
That says it all.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It
mean,
really does.
It.
That sigh says it all. What do you do?
Right. I mean, like you said earlier, the United States, it won't happen. Yes, to a point, I get where they're coming from, but to a point, the more point, I don't. I don't agree with it. It's just called monitoring your kids, monitoring their activity. And if you can't do that, then they shouldn't be on these social media sites that something can happen to them. So if you can't monitor your kids, it's good. But if you can, I feel like it's horseshit.
It sounds like what we are all saying is the parents are the states, the ban is the country.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the decision to the states.
Correct.
Right? Am I wrong? Am I right, Troy?
You're right. No,
Yep.
I agree.
I mean, just leave it. Leave it to the decision. Leave it to the decision.
Hi, I'm Mitzi. Yeah, leave it. I agree.
Well-
It should be a parent's decision if they want their kid to be on social media under the age of 16.
Yep. That's it.
If they do, they know to monitor them. If they don't, there's a reason. It's because they can't monitor or they don't want to monitor.
Slow
So-
life down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You get busy. You can just totally forget shit. Just take time to talk to your kids. It goes a long way. It really does. All right, I think that's going to do it for this episode covering this social media ban. So many fucking controversial topics will be talked about with this back and forth. Think what you want. Click on the voicemail link in the show notes. Leave us a fucking voicemail. We say it every time. Nobody does, but we will play them on the podcast. And if we like it and it gets played, you'll get a free fucking t-shirt. Okay?
Heck yeah.
Everybody likes a t-shirt. Free t-shirt. You just gotta give me your fucking address somehow, an email, whatever. And if you don't trust that, then fuck you. You don't get a free t-shirt. But leave us a voicemail. Mm-hmm. It doesn't even have to be about this. Tell us a dad joke. If it makes us laugh, free t-shirt or sticker.
Or a mom joke.
Yeah, or a mom joke. Misty's going to invent mom jokes. Never heard that before. That's a good fucking idea.
If you do that, it's a free hoodie.
Okay, you're paying for that. T-shirts
I
are
will.
way cheaper.
That's fine. Just saying, mom joke, free hoodie.
If you make Troy laugh, free hoodie. Because that's not easy.
Okay.
If you hear Troy belly laughing on the podcast, that's my fucking goal.
It took me a couple times to make Troy laugh. So.
It's only happened like maybe 10 times in the last 8 years. Like, I mean, full laugh, you can tell. But anyway, yeah, social media ban, bullshit, not. What do you think?
Leave
Give us our opinion. Take us. Hashtag Jackwagon Express anywhere. We are the only Jackwagon Express. When you search Jackwagon Express, we're the only thing that fucking comes up. That's
because we're a bunch of jackwagons.
And that's why we're geniuses.
That's right.
So.
And that's why we know things.
Yeah, we know things. So Misty is catching on so fast. Way to go, Misty!
A real jackwagon there.
You're a big girl who knows this podcast?
You do, you jackwagon!
Fuck yeah.